Welcome everyone to this year's Day Awards ceremony. This is the inaugural Day Awards ceremony where we will be rewarding and honoring all the people in the translation industry. We're happy to present the very first yearly Day Awards. It's a pleasure for me to be with Diego Mejia, our Day Translations Outbound Marketing Manager, and also Maria Di Lorenzo, our Inbound Marketing Manager. We are a truly global company. For instance, Diego is based in Bogota, and Maria is based in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Diego, what time is it actually there in Colombia right now?
It's almost 1 p.m.
Okay, very nice.
It's almost lunchtime.
Okay. And Maria, what time is it there in Argentina?
And here it's almost 3 p.m. It's a beautiful, beautiful sunny day, and I might or might not be wearing Crocs right now.
Yeah, if you notice that Day Translations is a very global company. We have been founded on the idea of respecting cultures all around the world, of understanding cultures all around the world, and also preserving those cultures. This is something that we hold very dear to our company, and I believe that these awards and our company as a whole will reflect all of the beliefs that we have, the appreciation that we have for cultures. So let's get started with some of these awards here. The first category is the Best CAT Tool of 2019. And CAT Tool stands for Computer Assisted Translation. We all know translators are working crazy hours sometimes, but their work is even more demanding and time-consuming when everything has to be done by hand, even repetitive tasks.
Yeah, luckily now translators have this sort of tools that automate the most repetitive, the most, one would say, boring and repetitive tasks that they have to do. And I think they're honestly their best allies nowadays.
Here are the nominees for Best CAT Tool 2019.
Best CAT Tool 2019. SDL Trados. MemoQ. Capitran Espresso.
And actually, I was a translator myself before I founded Day Translations, and I understand what you mean when some of those parts can get very tedious, but a lot of people love it. But the best computer-assisted translation tool, 2019, is SDL Trados.
SDL Trados. SDL Trados is a computer-assisted translation tool originally developed by the German company Trados, and it was released in 1984. Today, it's an internationally distributed software through SDL Trados, and its 2019 version supports more than 70 file formats. So congratulations, SDL Trados.
Okay, we'll make sure you get this award as soon as possible, SDL.
Now, everyone, this was our initial award to get you all warmed up, to get an idea of what we're doing. And now we're going to start the awards with a little musical number. We believe that, for me personally, I'm a big fan of music. I love music from all around the world. And so we're going to be displaying different cultures and their music from all around the world. And our first musical number is a Chinese singer singing a very traditional folkloric song from China.
你的泪光柔柔中带伤，惨白的月弯弯孤注过往，夜太漫长，凝滞成了霜，是谁在古流上冰冷的绝望？亮清清淡，朱红色的窗，我一生在纸上 被风吹乱，梦在远方化成一路香，随风飘散你的模样。菊花残满地香，你的笑容已泛黄。花落人单穿，我心事静静断。北风落叶微扬，你的眼睛线不断，住了我孤单在湖面成双。
Our next category is the Best Translation Management Tool.
Yes, Sean, this is another tool that's helping translators become more productive than ever by handling translation memories, by automating, like we said, repetitive tasks, and by having other assets that reduce the amount of work that's needed to deliver a cohesive and high-quality translation.
And our nominees are
Best Translation Management Tool, SDL World Server, XTRF, Source.
And translation management tools, I believe, are extremely helpful in the translation industry, especially if a translation company wants to be able to handle a lot of projects and help a lot of people. So, according to the votes that we have received from all around the world, the best translation management tool is SDL World Server.
SDL World Server, developed by the same company as SDL Trados, is a tool used to centralize, manage, and effectivize translation projects. It's currently one of the most used translation management tools, helping teams around the world have effective and transparent workflows.
Okay, fantastic. 2 awards in a row. Okay, we'll make sure you have that in your shelf real soon.
Yes, and we will be actually mailing you all these awards.
So one of the best things about being a translator is helping people from different cultures share experiences and grow together.
And that is, Diego, I think, exactly what's at the heart of the linguists that are working with subtitling. You know, bringing movies to people all around the world. Subtitling, I think, it's one of the most it's such a wonderful thing, because not only do you get to understand the movie in your language, but you get to listen to it in the original language. So you kind of have the best of both worlds. I always liked subtitling films, and I always like watching subtitled films and never the direct voiceover.
Also,
yes.
Subtitled films are a great way for non-native speakers to learn a language by watching television.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I learned it. Basically.
Yes, I love watching foreign films. I've been watching a lot of Turkish films lately, and with subtitles, and I don't speak any Turkish, so I think anyway, a lot of our translators, a lot of our audience will really love this, and they'll really understand this, because this is something that, you know, a lot of people who love languages, they feel the same way we do.
Okay.
And our nominees for best subtitles for a non-English film are
Best Subtitles for a Non-English Film, Pain and Glory, Atlantics, Capernaum,
And the winner is
Atlantics.
Atlantics. I haven't seen this film, but now I think I will.
But Atlantics, it's originally Atlantique, and it was directed by Mari Diop, who actually, guys, she's the first African female director to have competed in Cannes. This is her directorial debut, and it follows the story of Ada, played by Mama Sané, stuck in repressive circumstances in the coast of Dakar after her boyfriend vanishes out of thin air en route to Spain. So that's her directorial debut. and it's already been subtitled, and it's been having great reviews already.
That's very interesting. That's extremely.
I'll watch this film.
Yeah.
So congratulations to the folks from Atlantics. We'll be in touch soon, so this award can be on your shelves in no time.
Okay, so it's time for my favorite award, because films are not the only pieces of art that are globally translated every single day now.
That's right, Maria. The work of game localization studios make it possible for the best games in the market to be enjoyed by players all around the world.
Okay, so our nominees for the best localized game of 2019 are
Best Localized Game: Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice, Resident Evil 2, The Witcher 3.
The Day Award for the best localized game goes to Resident Evil 2, the remake.
the remake.
And I used to love video games, but now that I'm working a lot, I don't play them as much as I do, but I believe they're a really good way to learn technological things. A lot of people who play video games, they become really good at programming and coding later on. But also, if you're from another country and you're playing a video game in a different language, it's often a really good way of learning other languages and cultures. And it's something that's really hard to localize. As a translation company, this is something we take a lot of pride in, our ability to localize.
Released this last January, the remake of Capcom's Resident Evil 2 sold more than 4 million copies within its first month and received a Game Critics Award. The game is currently fascinating gamers across continents in 9 languages and expanding. Another fun fact about this game is that it was originally released in 1998, and I myself do remember playing as a younger person the very frightening PlayStation 1 version of the Resident Evil video game. So kudos to the guys at Resident Evil. We'll make sure to have that award mailed to you as soon as possible. Isn't that right, Mike?
Yeah, I remember playing that game in a very dark room as well, and all the scenes were very scary.
I never played Resident Evil, but is that the one with zombies? What do you kill in Resident Evil?
Zombies and monsters, lots of things. Yeah, I believe there's zombies.
Localization for games is so complex because it's sort of like, not only do you have to translate the text inside the game, you have to translate the manuals, you have to translate sort of the tree of content, you have to translate the dialogue, you have to really take into consideration so many things when localizing a game. It's not just one main thing.
Yeah. It's crazy how much people don't realize how much work goes into it. Even with movies and games, if you're doing a voiceover, you're recording over all the sounds that are already there. So you have to recreate the sounds as well. Like there's people with sound studios trying to recreate the sounds. And there's technology now where you can keep the sounds in the background, but you can remove all the voice. So there's a lot of new things that are coming out in the movie industry and the video gaming industry because they have to be prepared for localization if they want to sell their product all around the world. So you need to keep the background sounds so you don't have to redo that in the future, and then remove all the vocals. So that's something pretty interesting.
And I think it's very cool when they take into consideration very cultural aspects. One of the last Captain America's movies, in one of the scenes, he starts naming, he as a superhero starts naming sort of historical events that had happened when he was, I think, in a coma or frozen. I never seen it. But what they do is, depending on where the film is distributed, the historical events change. So they adapted to each location. It's so cool. I think it's very, very,
very interesting.
So in 2006, the French government declared video games as a form of art, and this opened new doors for the industry, allowing indie developers to apply for development funds. And this has allowed for their work to be recognized and supported by the French government.
Yeah, and while it might have turned heads back then, Diego, I think that 13 years later, today, nobody thinks of this as a surprise. Games are a work of art. I mean, have you seen the graphics on these things lately? I'm playing PUBG Mobile on my iPhone, and the graphics are insane. You can see everything so clearly. Yeah, I think that's amazing. So I think now we should go from the most recently recognized work of art to one of the eldest, written fiction.
Yep. And our nominees for the Best Translated Book of 2019 are
Best Translated Book: A Dead Rose by Aurora Cáceres. Vich's Croth, Will and Testament. Death is Hard Work by Khalid Khalifa.
And the best translated book of 2019 is Will and Testament.
Will and Testament by Vigdis Hjorth. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. She's Norwegian. It was a book that was praised by critics. Let me read you guys a little bit of this. According to The Guardian, this is a novel that people could enjoy either as high literature or as a work of down and dirty revenge. So it's got something for everyone. The tabloids loved it as much as the broadsheets, and it became the best-selling novel of the year. And then Publishers Weekly said, Hjorth's thoughtful, dirty funny, and often devastating novel will leave a deep and lasting impression on readers. The book has been translated in over 20 languages already, and it's from this year.
congratulations to Charlotte Bousland, the translator for Vigdis Hjorth's Will and Testament. She certainly did a good job now that she's being recognized by the voting public. Now that this book has been translated into 20 languages up to date, we're sure that it will be continued to be translated in other languages so that readers around the world can enjoy this wonderful piece of work. So congratulations, and we'll make sure that you get your award mailed very soon.
And actually, talking about this, we've been helping for some time one of the greatest writers translate his book, his children's book, into really rare languages. Correct, Sean?
Oh, definitely, yes. Languages, and it's a helping this person. He has been able to sell his book all around the world, not only making more money, but helping reach a wider audience. And this is something that people really should understand. It's really helpful. It's helpful for them. It's helpful for people. It gets your word out. It gets your ideas and your passion out to a much wider audience. I mean, you can translate, or you can leave it in English for 300 million people in the United States, and the other people in England, Australia, and Canada, or you can translate it all around the world. I believe Brazil has over 200 million people. Indonesia has like 200 million people. I mean that's so much of a bigger audience. Not just for books and video games, but for everything. Anything you might want to do. I mean, the world is huge, and so I think that's very interesting. And translating books is interesting. It takes so much thought to put into it, and like even translating poetry, so much thought. And people just read it, and sometimes they don't realize how much work went into this. How much cultural knowledge you need to have in order to translate something. You have to know the nuances of the culture. You have to know the history of the culture and the country. I mean, it's a little bit underappreciated, and I think that we're helping to give a little bit more voice to what translation is, and all of our translators are doing a really good job at that as well. Now we have another musical number for us. It's from a folkloric Italian singer. He plays the accordion, and he's a very talented singer, so please take it away.
Eravamo belli, eravamo puri, come dentro così fuori. Lo sanno anche i muri, eravamo sani, eravamo buoni come il pane che facevi tu. Non c'erano le macchie del peccato, non c'erano i ladri giù al mercato, non c'erano i figli maltrattati, ma c'erano le spose innamorate. preso il chiodo e l'ha buttato. Giovanni si è innamorato, da qualche parte non si sa. Peppino è giù in città, ha fatto i soldi in quantità. E la Lola chi lo sa, si vedeva solo quando c'era da ballare. Qui il problema non è più il tempo per l'amore, ed ora siamo chiusi da pensieri tra i futuri ed i passati. Ti frega la cassiera, ti frega il presidente, tanto a reclamare non si combina niente. Non c'erano momenti da scattare, non c'erano i matti da legare, era sempre un gran ballare, era sempre un gran ballare.
Welcome back to our awards. I hope you enjoyed that music. And we're going to celebrate those who have helped Day Translations grow this year, starting with our Best Project Manager Award. These are the awards internally for our company and all the people who have helped us grow and become a better company, because we would not be where we are without the passion, the professionalism, the amazing sense of ethics that everyone has at our company. I am deeply grateful for everyone, including the people who have won these awards and the people who have not won. Everyone is doing an amazing job here, and I'm extremely grateful.
John, handling as many projects as we do, as many clients in as many countries and languages as we do, would not be possible without the work of our project managers.
That's right, Maria. And these are the ones that are making sure that we get the right talent at the right place at the right time. So they're crucial to our operation, and we really appreciate everything that it is that they do.
Yeah, they make sure that we meet our quality goals and that we exceed our clients' expectations.
And the winner for the category for Best Project Manager is Maria Ferro.
Maria Ferro. Yay!
Maria Ferro is a wonderful project manager who's been with us for a very long time. She's really grown with us, and she's shown herself to be an excellent leader in our company. And thank you, Maria. We continue to watch you grow, and we continue to hope and see you grow with our company, and see all the amazing things that you've done for us.
That's right, Sean. Maria is our senior project manager. She's from my native Colombia. She's based out of Cali. She's been with Day Translations for 4 years now, and she's also bilingual. She's a crucial element to our operational process, and a personal pleasure to work with on a weekly basis. So congratulations, Maria Ferro. You deserve it.
Yeah, thanks, Mari. Thank you for helping our clients internationally, and thank you for helping us, your teammates, all the time, lending a helping hand. No matter how busy your schedule is, you're always there for us. So we'll make sure you get this award as soon as possible.
Now, we have believed that we found the best managers here at Day Translations, nothing more and nothing less. They are the backbone of our business. They keep our internal operations consistent and our companies happy. And they keep our core values at the forefront. And some of our core values are professionalism, promptness, a sense of ethics, getting things done in the most efficient way, while also paying attention to every single possible detail. All of our managers are fantastic, and I'd like to thank them all for their hard work and commitment. However, the award for the best manager of 2019 is Melissa Arias. Melissa Arias is actually our operation manager based out of Costa Rica. She's worked with us for many years, and she's an excellent leader, an excellent manager, very educated, professional, She's very good at multitasking, leadership, very organized. She keeps calm when she needs to. She's an excellent leader, and she's a great person to work with. So I really appreciate everything you do, Melissa. Thank you for your work.
But it's not just about the managers. All throughout our company, we rely on talented, intelligent, and committed people.
Exactly, Diego. We are amazing team players, but because we have an amazing team to play with.
And the award for the best employee of Day Translations. This is a pretty big award because we have a pretty big company.
Yeah,
So-
we do.
Oh, I already took out the envelope. Here it is. Suraj Gupta.
Congratulations, Raj.
Congratulations, Suraj. He's a very wonderful coder and developer with our company.
He's our lead full stack software engineer. He speaks 3 languages, Bengali, Hindi, and English. And he's from India, and he has been with us for 1 year and 9 months already.
Thank you for your wonderful work, Suraj. I'll make sure that for next year's Day Awards, I do a 3-month campaign promoting my services. So I can one day be like you and win the best for your work. So congratulations.
You all are both great. Maria and Diego, you're just wonderful to work with. And Suraj and you all, and this just shows like how the diversity of talent that we have at our company has made our company so strong. I mean, everyone has something to contribute, and it just makes us a great company. So it makes me feel so wonderful and so warm inside to know the kind of people we have, the passion they have for what we do, and everything. And not just Suraj, but all of the coders at our company, the developers. I mean, we've made wonderful technology. We've made amazing a translation management system. Our websites are the most modern and well-designed websites. The coding, the servers are up 100% of the time. Our websites load quickly. The leadership we have. Every single person in our development and coding department is wonderful, as well as the marketing team, the project managers, accounting, finance, everything. I appreciate everybody.
Okay.
And we'll make sure to have the prize in your hands. We'll be emailing that to you very soon.
Thank you, Sean. Now we can go into the meat and potatoes of Day Translation, our interpreters and our translators. Some of our interpreters have had to be ready to assist in medical emergencies, late night, or on the phone.
And some others are responsible for the success of sports events that were broadcasted live in front of international audiences from all over the world.
And that's our work.
Gaming too. And the winner for the best interpreter for Day Translations for 2019 is Manuel Siri Garcia.
Yay!
Wow.
Manuel has been with us for 7 months. He's based in the Dominican Republic. His language pairs Spanish and English, and he specializes in a lot of areas. So really, he specializes in everything: in tourism, in politics, in media, in finance. That's a lot to interpret.
We're extremely grateful, Manuel. You certainly deserve this award, and we'll make sure that you receive this as soon as possible so you can place it on your shelf.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you, Diego. And now we have one more musical number that we would like to show you. And we're trying to hit this point home that we are a company about cultures. And a lot of our music is folkloric. A lot of the music is traditional music. And I believe this is something that should be celebrated all around the world. So here's another traditional number.
سبحان الحي الباقي سبحانك يا إلهي جود عليا سبحان الحي الباقي سبحانك يا إلهي جود عليا بك عمرت أسواقي ونحلتي في نواورك مرعية بك عمرت أسواقي ونحلتي في نواورك مرعية الله يا مولانا الله الله يا الله مولانا الله يا مولانا حي ما يخفاك يا الواحد ربي سيدي محمد يشفع لينا يا ابو امام خضرا سيدي محمد يشفع لينا يا ابو امام خضرا الله يا مولانا الله الله يا الله مولانا الله يا مولانا حي ما يخفاك يا الواحد ربي
Okay, so finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. Translators are at the core of the services we offer, and for more than a decade, we've been really blessed to have been working with a network of over 10,000 international translators from all around the world.
Every one of our wildly talented translators has helped us out through our almost 13-year journey. But here are the ones who, according to their peers, have really excelled and exceeded the expectations across the board.
Our nominees for Best Translator of the Year are...
And remember, this has been voted by lots of people all around the world as the best translator for the translations. So, and there's a final and ultimate award category for our company. The award for the best translator of the year of 2019 is Andrea Cincota. She's been with us for a very long time, and she's created a wonderful career working with us, and she's helped us grow to amazing heights. You know, I've spoken to her personally on many occasions. She's a wonderful person, hard worker, always willing to help, and most importantly, a perfect translator. The words that she produces are amazing, and they're the exact and proper words that should be done and translated into the language. She does from English to Spanish and Spanish to English.
That's right, Sean. A couple of fun facts for Andrea. She's based out of the United States, and her language pair is, as you said, English and Spanish. And she has a background in medical and nutrition-related language services, as well as law, economics, and entertainment. She's been with us for 9 years now, so way to go, Andrea. You deserve this. Congratulations on behalf of the Day Translations team. You have won the most important award of other people, and you certainly deserve it. So, congratulations.
That's fantastic. And I think Andrea, who is from Argentina, just so you guys know, from my land.
Yeah. Maria's also from Argentina.
I think she's proved that you can have a very long and fruitful career in this field of translation. So again, we'll get you this award very soon.
Definitely. So these have been all the awards of the year. We'd like to thank everyone involved in organizing this event. All those who submitted their nominations, both in the categories that were open to the public and on our internal company categories. I'd also like to thank you, Diego and Maria, for joining me tonight, as well as all the folks in our audio, visual, and content teams for helping us organize this ceremony and celebrate all these wonderful people. I really want everyone to understand where we're trying to go with this and how much passion we have for this industry. And me as myself, I love languages, and I just love the beauty of hearing a different language, even if I don't understand it. And I hope that after seeing this, after listening to this music, after seeing everything that we do within our industry, you will have a little bit, at least a little bit of that same passion that we all have here at Day Translations for Languages. So thank you very much. Have a great night, and we'll be doing this bigger and better next year.
Thank you very much. Have a great night, everyone.
Have a great night. Thank you for listening.
All right.